Malaji Wilson. So in previous video we discussed about the autotrophic nutrition, heterotrophic nutrition types, etc. So now we'll study about the detailed autotrophic mode of nutrition. So as per the syllabus, this autotrophic mode of nutrition, the explanation is given on the green plants. So now question is that green plants perform autotrophic mode of nutrition. How? They are performing autotrophic mode of nutrition where specific process is there, and their specific process is your photosynthesis. Okay. Photo means light and synthesis means putting together. So in the presence of light, when the materials come together, and from that we are getting some outcome. Okay. So plants, green plants doing autotrophic mode of nutrition with the process known as your photosynthesis. Okay. For this photosynthesis, a place is required. The place is mainly the leaf. Green leaves. Within the green leaves, photosynthesis going on in the plant body. But the region, the plant body, the parts which are green in color, they are also able to perform photosynthesis. Clear, student? Now, first thing first, that in the photosynthesis, to start something, to start some reaction or some procedure, we need some material. Here, this material is obviously known as your raw materials. Raw materials. With the help of these raw materials, we are getting the bigger outcome. How? Let's see. So in case of photosynthesis, the raw materials are number one, sunlight. So sun is a ultimate source of energy. So for this photosynthesis, we require sunlight. We means obviously the green plant, and from the green plant we are getting the nourishment. So sunlight. Now next thing is your CO2. CO2 means carbon dioxide, and that plants are getting from the air. Third one is your water. They are getting water from soil. Okay, they are getting water plus minerals from the soil. And the last one is your chlorophyll. In previous video I also discussed on chlorophyll, and I said that chlorophyll is a pigment. Chlorophyll is a green pigment. Where it is found? It is found in chloroplast. In 9th standard cell chapter, chloroplast, cell organelles, plastid, chloroplast. Within the chloroplast, green pigment, chlorophyll pigment is present, and hence the leaf is green in color because of the presence of chlorophyll pigment. And these are the raw materials for the photosynthesis: sunlight, carbon dioxide, water and chlorophyll. Now, see how the process is going on. First thing is that sunlight. Sunlight. This sunlight trapped by the green leaves. question is that how the green leaves can trap the sunlight. For that, chlorophyll pigment is there. This chlorophyll pigment helps in to trap sunlight, and that is the importance of the chlorophyll. Chlorophyll pigment can trap the sunlight. Okay. So, first step in the photosynthesis is your trapping of sunlight with the help of chlorophyll pigment. Second one, after trapping sunlight, water that is taken by the plant body from the soil, this water molecule break down into hydrogen and oxygen. So second step is your splitting of water. Second step is your splitting of water. First step is your trapping of sunlight with the help of chlorophyll pigment. Second one, splitting of water. Water split into H plus and OH minus ion. H means hydrogen and hydroxyl ion. And the most important thing here, the light energy, means the sunlight, from the sunlight we are getting light energy. Light energy converted into chemical energy. So in the photosynthesis, the main thing is that light energy converted into chemical energy. And the last one is that carbon dioxide that plants are taken from surrounding, from the atmosphere. The carbon C reduced to form glucose. C reduced to form glucose, and that is the source of energy, and that is the source of your energy in the plant body. So let's see the chemical equation. Chemical equation of photosynthesis. CO2 plus water, sunlight, chlorophyll, C6H12O6 plus oxygen. So this is the chemical equation for photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide, water combine in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, they form glucose and liberate oxygen. So in biosphere, photosynthesis is the only process via which oxygen is liberated. So photosynthesis is the only process in the biosphere where the oxygen is liberated, and that's why plants are very much important to nurture, to protect our mother earth, stop deforestation. So here one more important thing is that I talk about H2O, water that plants are getting from soil. Now CO2, I told you that it's coming from the atmosphere, surrounding air. But how plants are getting this carbon dioxide and how they release the oxygen? How? Actually, in the leaf, there's a tiny pores are there. In leaves, tiny pores are there. And this tiny pores are known as your stomata. Okay. So, under microscope, you can easily observe that kind of structure, and that one is your stomata, and this is a stomatal opening, this one is your stomatal opening, and the stomata is guarded by guard cell. So the opening and closing of the stomata is controlled by the guard cell. When the adequate amount of water is there in the guard cell, it will swell up. When it will swell up, it will open, and when water is removed from the guard cell, it will shrink and it will close. By this way, they helps in gaseous exchange in the plant body. So, the CO2 and O2 exchange done by the plant body with the help of stomata, and stomata action controlled by the guard cell. Stomata action controlled by the guard cells. So, from this video, we can understand that this is a chemical equation for the photosynthesis where the light energy converted into chemical energy, and this energy is stored. This energy, where it is found? It is found in the glucose, and this glucose, some are utilized in the plant body and some are stored in the form of starch. In the form of starch. So that's why, suppose the potato in the lower class, you already done this experiment. Potato, you slice down the potato and put some iodine solution. It will convert into blue-black color. Why? Because of the presence of starch. Because of the presence of starch. Okay, thank you.